Hi everybody, it is Monday, February 1st, new month, and I want to talk about two numbers. The first number is 10.5. The second number is 5.75. What do they mean? Stay tuned and I'll tell you. So I want to tell you why 10.5 is an important number for me. As you know, I weigh myself every day, and today when I stepped on the scale, I was 199.2, which is a loss of 0.6 from yesterday, 0.6 for the week so far, 10.5 for the year, which takes my total weight loss to 78.6 as of today. Now, as you know, I don't log my weight in with Weight Watchers until Friday. So a lot can happen between now and Friday. I just wanted to tell you that's where I'm at right now on the scale. So what I'm doing is working right now. I'm going to show you my food here in a second after I tell you about my other number. I'm sitting at 16 points right now, but I'm just barely over 1,000 calories. So after I'm done with this video, I am going to have a snack to add more calories to my day because I really need to bump that calorie count up to about 1,200 at least a day. So 1,250 is probably a good thing for me today. Anyway, let me tell you now about the other number, 5.75. Well, it's the first of the month, and I take my measurements on the first of the month. I was not expecting a huge change in my measurements. So let me tell you what happened. On my bust, of course, I lost 1.5 inches. On my right calf, I lost 1.25 inches. My right forearm, I lost 1/2 inch. I lost 1.5 inches off my hips. I lost 1/4 inch off of my left thigh. And I lost 3/4 inch off of my waist for a grand total of 5.75 inches overall. Now, I have to tell you, I did minimal exercise. I did the Leslie Sansone walking videos occasionally, not anything like what I had planned to do, but at least once a week. And that's what it resulted in so far. So I was pleasantly surprised about that. I wasn't really expecting much of a change in anything. I'm not saying, I can't say that I really feel that change in my clothes. But then again, I wear the same things every day because I never go anywhere. So, I don't know. But anyway, I want to let you know that that's what happened with my measurements this month so far. I really need to get my hair trimmed. This is starting to drive me crazy. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you now what I had to eat today, and then I'll be back. For breakfast today, I'm having some pumpkin pie oats. This is 41 grams of the dry old-fashioned oats with about 1/2 cup of my home canned pumpkin, some unsweetened almond milk. The oats are 4 points. I put 14 grams of slivered almonds in here also for 2 points. I sweetened it with just a little bit of the monk fruit golden sweetener. And then, of course, 1 point in my coffee with my 50 milliliters of fat-free half and half. So I have a 7-point breakfast this morning. All right, I'm having breakfast for lunch. Fix myself an omelet. 1 egg and 2 egg whites is 0. There's a slice of the Velveeta 35 calorie in there for 1 point. The ground beef sirloin was left over from last night. That weighed out to 3 points. I forget how many grams that was. 55 grams, I believe. 3 points. There's some peppers and onions inside, topped with 1 point of avocado. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my omelet, 0 on my banana and blueberry. So I have a 5-point lunch. So for dinner tonight, I'm having some of the cabbage that I made yesterday. This is just cabbage and peppers and onions. And tomatoes, and that's all 0 points. I do have it topped with 45 grams of an avocado for 2 points, 26 grams of sour cream for 2 points. So I have a 4-point dinner. So my food wasn't overwhelmingly exciting or out of the ordinary for me. I'm eating a lot out of my pantry because it's winter, and that's why I do all that canning, so I don't have to go to the store. I'm eating what I have here. But like I said, I need to have a couple hundred more calories today, so I'm probably going to have some fruit, maybe another fruit salad or something. And I really enjoyed what I had. And I got to tell you, that omelet that I had for lunch, oh my gosh, that was so good. I mean, it was really, really good. And that was just a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't anything I had really planned. I thought about doing something else. I thought maybe doing a grilled cheese. And then I thought, no, this sounds kind of good. I'm glad I did because it was really good. The reason I wanted to share with you my weight loss and my measurements is because I want to tell you I wouldn't have gotten there without consistency. I talked yesterday in my month review about how I tracked every single day. I weighed and measured every single day. If you saw my Instagram post, yesterday I put up the graph of how many days in the month of January I was in the healthy eating zone or the blue dot zone, and all but 4 days were in that zone. I think it was 4 days. The days that I wasn't in that zone, it was because I was below 10 points. That doesn't mean I didn't have enough calories. It was just I didn't get the blue dot. And I'm finding I don't care about that blue dot as much as what I used to, now that I'm also counting calories. And for me, the calorie counting has been the key. And the weighing and measuring everything to the gram has been the key for me. But I wouldn't have had that success if I hadn't been consistent in it. The reason I got so far off track back in 2020 was because I stopped tracking everything. I stopped counting those calories. I thought, well, this is 0 points. I'll have, 5 or 10 of these. And, or I'll have, 6 or 7 servings of fruit instead of, 2 or 3. And the pounds started piling on. The other thing was I quit snacking at night. I gave myself an hour window after my last meal, and then that window closed. If I hadn't had a snack by then, I didn't need it. I'm continuing that challenge to myself, and that's something that just is working for me. But I was really, really surprised about those measurements. It kind of encouraged me to start doing more of those walking videos just to see if that's the only change I make in February, to do one of those walking videos a day, or say 5 out of 7 days, just to see what kind of change there'll be in March. So now, as far as my February goal, I would love to have another 9.9 pound month. I know that's not going to happen. I don't think it's possible for me. If I end up the month with a 5 or 6 pound loss, I'm going to be happy. That's kind of in the back of my head. That doesn't mean I'm going to loosen up on what my challenges are and what my goals are as far as tracking and weighing and measuring. I'm not going to let up on any of that. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to be perfect on plan as much as I possibly can. There's nothing coming up in February that would cause me to overeat. This Sunday, my kids are coming over for dinner. They kind of want me to make lasagna, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make a regular lasagna for them, and then I'm going to try to make a Weight Watchers lasagna for me. I have to look up a recipe for that, but right now that's kind of in the back of my head that I'm going to do. And I have those individual serving pans that I'll probably just go ahead and make one serving for me so that, you know, I'm not overeating even on the good stuff. My glasses are crooked. They don't sit on my nose right. It's on my list of things to do before October is to get different glasses. I made a dentist appointment for tomorrow. I have a bad tooth over here. And it's flared up before, but now it's just constant pain. And what happened is my tooth broke off. It broke off a while ago, but it's broken off below my gum now. So I've got to have something to do because if I press here, the pain goes away a little bit, but it's very uncomfortable, very, very hard to eat. Tell you the truth, I've been eating with dental pain for several years, and I'm just ready to be over that. Of course, you know, with my Medicare insurance, there's not a lot that I can get done at one time, but small steps. I guess you didn't really need to know that. But sometimes if you see me with my tongue over here, I'm trying to get the pain away. So I've put stuff on there, you know, that little bottle of clove oil. I've put that on there that helps, you know, temporarily. But I need something a little bit more permanent. At first I had it scheduled for Thursday, and I thought, no, I'm ready to be done with this pain, so I'm going tomorrow. So let's see if I'll be able to talk tomorrow on my video. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me today. I was excited to share with you my numbers. I told you yesterday that I would. So I'm happy with my progress so far for 2021, and I'm going to do my darndest to keep at it in February. So I'm looking at each month as a new beginning. Like I said, I had a great January. I'm hoping for a great February. And I'm hoping you guys all have a great February too. So please like, subscribe, and share. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming over. And I will be back tomorrow to tell you what I'm eating on the Blue Plan. If I can eat on the Blue Plan tomorrow because of my tooth. So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.